Hi, welcome to my channel Decoding with Simeon, and I want to talk about something a little bit different today. So, congratulations on Donald Trump winning the election, and it's 3 months to the inauguration, and we're going to see a lot of good things coming true. We see the executive order coming in January 25, which is wanting to bring in all natural remedies, wanting to make stem cell therapy commonplace. And if you want to look more deeply into stem cell treatments and the benefits of it, I would watch the video on Joe Rogan's podcast with Mel Gibson talking about his father, who was dying at age 94, who got stem cell treatment done in Panama, and the video was done 10 years later and he was in better health than he was at 94. So these are the things that can really prolong and extend lifespan. And on that video on Joe Rogan's podcast, there's the doctors who run the clinic in Panama. So I'd give that one, check that out. And another thing that I'm really passionate about is the peptide healing technology. And there's like a lot of these used in either the sporting world, where it's enhancing performance and recovery to the highest possible ability. And it's also quite popular in stem cell treatment clinics, where you're just giving the body more of its natural ingredients to heal to a far greater level. And the person I'd recommend to look for that is Dr. Drew Timmermans. He's the best person I've found for doing lectures on peptides. And he says that 90% of joint surgeries needing the surgery recover better from the peptides. So that's just two of the many things coming true. So, I mean, Elon Musk said that they want to restructure the FBI because it's full of criminals. They want to change all of these three-letter organizations, FTC, all of these things. They want to ban poisons in food. They want to ban glyphosate. They're getting rid of GMO foods. So like all of the things that are designed to make people die early, sick and infertile, they're trying to get rid of them, and they're going to get rid of them. So we're looking at a whole restructuring of the pharmaceutical industry. And I do believe that Elon Musk, because Trump's working so closely with him, I think he'll be used for the face to show some of the energy technologies coming out. Because, I mean, everyone knows, well, a lot of people know that we've had limited energy, like 100 years ago, from Nikola Tesla, who talked about the fifth element, the ether, and that technology's been shelved for like 100 years, and we can only imagine how much more advanced it's become over the 100 years in classified programs. So I think it's really amazing that Trump's working with Elon Musk, because I think he will be the face for bringing out these technologies. He's got a great team of people behind him with JD Vance and so just going back to the whole health field that's coming true. So we'll have a whole restructuring of the pharmaceutical industry, and we know that most of these things are just designed to reduce our lifespan, make us sicker, and thank God that all of these shelved technologies are going to be coming out in the near future. Q always said watch the water, so it's exciting to see what comes from this. And Donald Trump always said it was too big to rig, and it's quite interesting if you look at the old documentary 2000 Mules on the last election. It showed all of the CCTV footage of all of the mail-in ballots being thrown in. And it also exposed the Dominion software, which was constantly used to rig all elections in Australasian countries, whether it's UK, Australia. All of these countries have decades of election rigging that have gone on. And it's quite interesting, that documentary 2000 Mules, for exposing all of that. The other thing that's quite interesting is XRP, because so there's been quite a few US government legislations come true and documentaries linking XRP to the US government. And what I find interesting is, people have talked about, like, 10, 15, 20 years ago that like transactions internationally could have taken like 2 or 3 weeks, because the banks on the back end, while that's happening, they're just trading your money. And so a lot of people have noticed that international transactions can take minutes now. So we have to assume that there's a better technology being used in the banking world, and I'd say there's definitely a correlation with the XRP legislation and the SWIFT banking industry. The other thing I'd like to talk about is the Simpsons prediction. We know that they've predicted so much before. They've predicted Donald Trump as president. They've predicted cryptocurrency before it existed. They told us COVID was going to happen and all the ins and outs of it 20 years before it happened. They've told us, you know, various World Cup winners, Super Bowl winners. So there's definitely some form of time travel technology used there, because you don't have that many coincidences. And one of the things that The Simpsons has predicted, I believe it was $237 for XRP to reach. It was in one of the things, Bart Simpson riding on, you know, XRP to $237 by the end of the year, which is almost like a 500 times multiplication. So for this to actually happen and for that to be true, it would mean that like all of the fiat currencies, like all of the dollars, sterling, euro, all of these would need to be transferred into it for the market cap of XRP to multiply 500 times and to reach that level. So I'd just keep a little eye on it. It could be a good thing to invest in the future. One thing that seems quite exciting too is the whole BRICS alliance with the restructuring of the banking system. Hopefully we'll see a gold-backed currency come in soon. I know Putin's definitely challenged you know, the whole world stage to bring in value-backed money, gold-backed money. And how exciting would it be to how much, you know, the minimum wage would go up? It could possibly mean, you know, 5x, 10x on the minimum wage if we go to a value-backed currency and something that's not just interest on debt. So if you found this video useful, or you'd like me to make more of these videos on similar content, please leave a comment down below, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.